Woo! It's a vibe. What's going on, LinkedIn? My name is Jeremiah, and I am going to talk to you guys about how to actually use LinkedIn as far as the basics. And I also want to give a shout to all of the people who are in my network, and I'm going to shout you guys out personally to all the people who've been recently added to my network. So let's go over and hop over to LinkedIn. I want to give a shout out to Matthew. I want to give a shout out to Joel. I want to give a shout out to Johan Rodriguez. I apologize if I am saying that incorrectly. He's a real estate investor. I want to give a shout out to Vance Moore, who's a marketing strategist, it looks like. I want to give a shout out to Harry Duran. I want to give a shout out to Shannon, Bruce, Phoebe, who's a business development intern. I want to give a shout out to Josh. I'm going to give a shout out to Michael. I'm going to give a shout out to Aaron. I want to give a shout out to Johan. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly as well. And I want to give a shout out to Alexandria. Okay, she's an account executive and for the Charlotte Hornets, it looks like. Shout out to Kemba Walker. That's one of my favorite players. I'm going to give a shout out to Pedro's, Jeff, Brett, Ari, Auntie, Beto, Jane, Mike, Frankie, Alex, Jose at Dream Media Marketing, Alex, Donald, Brandon, Caitlin, who's a freelance makeup artist. Okay, I can't go over in depth for everybody, but on this video, but I definitely want to shout everybody out. But if I didn't say your name, shout out to you, and let's connect. Let's build an audience, and let's connect, essentially. Not necessarily build an audience, but let's connect with each other. And it's not about the money for me necessarily. It's about the leverage and surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So that is what we're going to kind of talk about as far as how to use the basics for LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is the world's largest platform for professionals, right? With that being said, people are on there. People are on here using this platform. But at the same time, people are not using it to its fullest potential. Okay, it is overwhelming for a lot of people to use LinkedIn because it's not the same. It's similar, but it's not the same compared to all the other social media platforms like your Twitters, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Snapchats. It's not the same. It's similar because it's still a social media platform, but it's not the same. And a lot of people don't know how to use it. But if you use it the right way, and you use it where LinkedIn has kind of made it about, if you use it what LinkedIn has made it for, you can definitely benefit from it. All right, and other people can benefit from it as well if you're on the platform using it right. If you're into helping people, the first thing that you can start, if you're not familiar with how to use it, is you can start off by actually identifying who you want to surround yourself around and who your target audience is. Be specific, okay? Try not to be vague. If you want to be around entrepreneurs, or if you want to be around entrepreneurs, what kind of entrepreneur? If you want to be around business owners, what kind of business owners, and what industry do you want to work with business owners in? All right. If you were looking for the right job, how many recruiters are you connected with? How many recruiters are in your network? You want to actually identify who you want to surround yourself around. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go over to the search bar and we want to click on that magnifying glass. Once we click on that magnifying glass, what we can do is we can scroll over to all filters. That's on the right hand side, and we want to click on that. The first thing that I always do is I want to connect with the second and third. All right, those are the second and third connections are the people who are outside of your network. The first thing that I want to do is I want to target the title of the person that I want to surround myself around. So they can be founders, CEOs, director of marketing. It just varies depending on what industry you're in. All right. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to target people who are founders. All right. You can target other titles or whatever, but I target in founders. The next thing that I want to target is the location. All right. I can do based off what I do, which is I essentially run a digital marketing agency where we specialize in lead generating, where we run LinkedIn campaigns, as well as social media management, where we manage your social media accounts. So I can pretty much do in anywhere in the world, pretty much, mostly in the States. But I like to target locally because I'm in the Charlotte area, because it gives me that feel where I can actually meet up with these people face to face and have coffee or lunch with them, because it's about building meaningful connections. Okay, I'm really big on building relationships, building friendships and stuff like that, because it's not always what you know, it's who you know. So I like to do locally, but to each his own. All right, next thing I want to target is the industry. All right, for the sake of this video, I want to target people and add people to my network who are in the graphic design area. Okay, so the 3 most popular things that I want to target, that I want to use, because you don't have to fill out this entire thing, is the title, the location, and the industry. Next thing I want to do is I want to click apply. Once I click apply, based off the information that I filled out, the results according to LinkedIn's algorithm is going to come up. And what I'm going to do is I want to simply reach out to the people that came up in the section and connect with them. All right, and what I can do is I can actually send invitation messages. I can click over add a note, and I could send a personal message to them. Okay, but a lot of people do this wrong and they start spamming people in the notes. You want to give value. Okay, you don't want to come across as spammy. Okay, so one thing that I do now is I actually go on their profile, skim through it first, and based off the information that I see, I will send my invite message accordingly. For example, let's go over to Angela. Angela looks like she is the founder of Less Stress DDS. Okay, and what I would do is I will skim through her profile, look through her bio, and maybe watch some of her videos. If she has some videos, look like she got some documents here. And then I will kind of just skim through her profile. It says right here, founder or CEO of Less Stress. And it looks like Less Stress helps dental practices experience profit and growth. So it sounds like she does online marketing and she does website and logo design. So she's actually going about it the right way. She's on the right track because she has a profession which is she specializes in graphic design, website design, and for dentists. So she's very specific as far as what type of work she does. All right, so what I can do is I can simply click this connect button, send her a note, and based off of what I see, I would craft my message around. The connection message I put together goes like this. Hi Angela, I saw that you did website and logo design in the dentist industry for your company Less Stress. I'm in the Charlotte area as well, so I figured I will connect and reach out to you. How's your Saturday going? Boom. Alright, now is this the best script? Probably not, but it goes to show you that I'm not trying to necessarily sell anything. I'm looking to build connections, develop a conversation, build a rapport. Alright, and I would test different things as time progresses to see what approach works the most effectively. If that is, wait, that does make sense, right? That does make sense. I'm not sounding crazy, am I? But anyway, that is the approach that I take. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send the invitation, and if I want to send, I can send a similar message, and you could kind of take the basics of the script and kind of, fill it in. But you see that it was personal. It was personal, right? So it doesn't come across as canned. It come across as me genuinely looking over their profile based off what I see. And then what I can do is I can go back to that, because I can create another window and I can actually go back to what I did, and I can just send connections and just go through it. And I can maybe do about 5 or 10 a day. Keep in mind though that if you don't have the Sales Navigator tool, 9 times out of 10, LinkedIn will eventually recognize that you're using it to generate leads and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. if you don't want to get the paid version, which I recommend you should get Sales Navigator if you know how to use it. But if you want to just go ahead and get yourself going, get yourself started, just simply target the people who you want to surround yourself around and connect with them. Reach out to them, see what they got going on. He's a graphic designer, illustrator, and a storyteller. So you can ask, okay, what kind of stuff do you do for storytelling? It looks like he's a founder and CEO at Misty Design. Alright, so I reach out to him and talk about Misty Design. Okay, if they have a banner or something like that that you like, you can compliment on their banner or their photo or something like that. You can just comment, give value to them, build a connection, and you can do that consistently and spend about 10-15 minutes a day, depending on what you want to accomplish, to actually build an audience and build a network. Okay, so that's kind of what you can do. And then you can also do simple things like engage, comment on photos, comment on videos for people who are in your network or whatever. So those are the basics. Hopefully that helps you guys, get you guys going in the right direction. And once again, welcome to the people who are in my network. Talk to you guys soon.